Today I'm gonna try a lot, but really a lot of delicious and gourmet food here in the new gourmet area of the Bernabéu here in Madrid. Hi, how are you? This is Cesar Blues channel. And yes, there's a new special, cool and delicious place to try tasty food here in Madrid. And it's right behind me, inside the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium of Real Madrid. As you know, what will be real starts here in Madrid.
It's going to be the huge amount of food that I'm going to try to taste today.
Because this place is open from 10 in the morning until 12 at night. And I came early at 12:30 in the morning to try as many dishes as possible with the intention of satisfying this hunger.
Yes, I'm telling you in advance that it does give you a bit of a shock, but I'm also telling you that today I'm going to stay here as long as my body can take it.
I won't ramble anymore. I'm going inside to see what's cooking. Well, I'll start with this place called Greta La Vinagreta. Let's start with some good Gildas, although they also have olives, tapas, and these things they call lagartos. I ordered one because I love this. I ordered the tuna one with extra large pickle, it says here on the menu, stuffed with tuna and piquillo pepper, and I ordered that one too. Some Gildas, of course. I ordered the classic one with gordal olive, piparas, and anchovy, and then some of the innovative ones too. This one, for example, which also has gordal olive, pepper, cured cheese, and anchovy. And then there's this one that really stood out to me with shrimp, pepper, triple pipara anchovy, and olive. I love seeing how they prepare the Gildas here, right in front of you, the product they make completely by hand. I also enjoy starting with a little wine, which pairs well with food, especially since today's meal will be long. In this case, a 2021 Crianza from Veronia Winery, with which, as always, I start by making a toast and thanking you for joining me on this adventure. It's very good. I'm going to try the Gildas since they're here on the table. I'll eat standing up, moving from stall to stall, which fits the vibe here. And in this case, I'll start with the traditional Gilda, the one with the anchovy, the Gilda, and the olive. It's delicious, and the prices are typical for a gourmet product. Here, everything is slightly above average, but still very good. Honestly, it's delicious. Next, I'll try the Gilda Donosti, which has anchovy, pepper, and Iriasabal cheese. What a huge Gildon that's slipping out of my hand. Well, when they serve it to you, since I'm going to put everything on it, they add a little bit of olive oil, which is what's dripping here. And well, that increases the acetyl-pancetylic acid a bit here, but it also gives it a great flavor. I love the classics, but I also enjoy these innovations. The well-aged cheese is delicious. It comes this way, so you can drink it in two parts. Be careful, I don't think it goes this way. This goes like playing the harmonica, because if you try to go all the way to the bottom, you might end up here with the toothpick stuck in your throat. I'm choosing the one I thought had shrimp, but it's actually prawn. This is called La Bilbaína on the menu. The anchovy tastes great, the prawn adds texture but little flavor. This one isn't as symmetrical as the last. The first bite will taste one way, the next will be different, unless you take the toothpick all the way and risk it. That's the style. The pipara has a moderate spiciness. Also, I noticed that here they remove the end of the piparas so they don't taste bitter. This lagarto, this stuffed pickle, definitely won't taste bitter to me. They owe 3K in oil. Let's see how it is. Things have been getting better and better, huh? This is by far the best out of all the bites I've tried here. There are going to be quite a few, so I'm heading to the next place right now. I'm not going to spend too much time at each place because, like I said, there are quite a few and I want to enjoy as much as possible. Let's continue. My second stop is Joselito, since it's the first place you see when you walk in. And also because, well, I'm a huge fan. I always have ham from this brand at home and I love trying their delicacies. And of everything they have, I really enjoyed seeing what they offer. They have torresnos, various cold cuts, liqueur, tea, and salads, but what I really wanted, and I don't think I've shown it on the channel before, was the ham sandwich. And also, of course, their very famous consommé. Every year they make a charity consommé. I always sign up and buy a lot of consommé, and it's delicious. And well, today is a super cold day. It's raining here in Madrid. It's also a good way to start warming up for everything that's ahead of me. Look, it's something that's absolutely spectacular. Look, I don't think it had ever been for sale before. They only brought it out, or at least that's what I think, on the day of the charity consommé. The sandwich is a real spectacle, especially watching them add the freshly sliced ham as they prepare it. Look at the packaging it comes in. I mean, it's almost a shame to even eat it. In the end, that's just how it is. Even if I feel sorry, I'll finish it.
Anyway, crunchy bread, look, it comes with a bed of fries at the bottom, and the sandwich, well, classic.
This smells great. I love eating while standing, and I'm really enjoying this experience. I've only tried one place so far, with another still to try, and there's still a lot left on that side. By the way, I haven't really shown you the area much, because I'm so excited to keep trying the different stalls. There are large areas with long tables, so you can sit and eat whatever you order. There are also many types of stalls. I've been taking a look around. There's everything from sushi to, I don't know, paellas, burgers, kebabs, you name it. Well, with the gourmet label, meaning taken to the highest level. Anyway, I also remember that I recorded a video at the Barcelona stadium at Barça, and well, it's on the channel. I'm not saying anything. This is a 10, this is a 10, this is a 10. And I always say there are certain things and I do them. These odd comparisons cost about as much as a hamburger, but are unrelated. This is one. The fries come with black pepper, it looks freshly ground. Wow, it gives the sandwich a fresher touch. This place opened yesterday, so today is its second day. Of course, not many people know about it, and I can see that people are starting to come in, quite a few actually. I'm going to be left wanting to try a lot of things from this stand. I've seen that. There are several dishes I've never tried before and didn't know about. I'm going to have to come back. I'm not sure if I'll make more videos here since there are so many options. I'm glad and amazed that gourmet is becoming trendy, with even airports now featuring gourmet food spaces. Here at the Bernabéu, in a bunch of restaurants and so on, well, they try to make food that's a bit more elaborate so you can treat yourself every once in a while. By the way, on match days I found out that this place is closed only for people who have a box. Wow, that's really lucky. I'd love to try the food in the boxes someday. You never know. The last time I was at this stadium, I'll never forget it. It's the most incredible day I've ever experienced. That day at the Santiago Bernabéu, the night when I did everything I could. I really enjoyed it, and it was unforgettable, though it didn't exist back then. And then Joselito's small sandwich, fresh ham. I always say that these things are a treat that you can more or less afford, right? 17 euros. 17.50. I'm checking the menu to be precise and to try premium ham. And also as a sandwich, right? A lot of people often tell me, man, that's ruining the ham, isn't it? Eating a sandwich, is it? Well, look, freshly toasted crystal bread from here. And the ham is amazing. I watched as they sliced it, noticing tyrosine specks that show it was slowly cured for a long time. The consommé is incredible. It's the best ham consommé I've ever tasted. The little potatoes are really tasty. I'm going to finish them and drink up the consommé before heading to the next stand. And of course I had to stop by Casa Dani. How many years has it been since I last had Casa Dani's tortilla? I rarely visit the same place twice. Wow, I had to try it. Looks amazing and so juicy. Of course, on the menu they offer it with or without onion, and I don't want to start the old debate about with or without onion here. I just want to say, have things the way you like them, and never let anyone tell you how you should have something. I feel like having it with onion, but I also really like it without onion. And I don't think having it with onion makes you an expert, nor does having it without onion mean you don't know anything. It's the truth. It's the same magic as that omelette I tried that day. No, the potato is really soft, almost like a puree. The onion is really well integrated. The challenge isn't making one amazing omelette, but making every omelette amazing. The ones I've had at Casa Dani have always been excellent. What a show. And I'm not really into soccer, but hey, this is a goal. Even the country-style bread is delicious. By the way, the tortilla, I don't know if I mentioned it, is warm, but not because they just heated it up. I don't see a microwave here. These tortillas are freshly made. I'm off to a strong start. I don't know how many places I'll try, maybe 17, but the portions are huge. This is delicious with a creamy texture. It's juicy but not runny, and the potato isn't greasy.
There's also debate between people who prefer well-cooked omelettes and those who like them less cooked.
I'm not a huge fan of runny omelettes. I'm not, but I am a fan of ferry de pan. That even rhymes. Anyway, I'll stay here finishing my plate clean. and then I'll head to the next stall. There are a lot of different things here, and I'm really glad that's the case. I just went on a trip to Galicia to Feira. I came here to try the octopus. They have a few more things, of course, but I came to try the Feira style octopus, the real, the genuine one. Here it comes with toothpicks, paprika, and look, also bread, which I'm opening.
What a small bread roll. Anyway, my family has always eaten a lot of octopus, so I have a long history with it.
We usually ate just octopus, no bread or anything else. Everything is perfect. The wooden plate, the toothpick. Just passing the toothpick makes my mouth water. This will be a show. This is so good. Alright, let's start talking about things. Where do I begin? With the price. Octopus is one of the ingredients whose price has risen the most since I can remember, even as a kid. More and more octopus is being sold, more and more octopus is being exported, there is less and less octopus because more is being sold, and that's how the price goes up. And the amount is just right. Thick, plump slices. The oil is delicious and perfectly salted with a bit more salt sprinkled on top. It's perfectly cooked. I'm going to dip it here with this bread that looks so delicious. Here, a little dip in the sauce. What a show. This oil has a bit of the juice released by the octopus itself. The bread here is so good. The experience of everything I'm trying is perfect for sharing, you know? The octopus, the little sandwich from earlier, the Gildas, and the tortilla skewer, all can be shared. When I go to one of these places, they call food markets nowadays. Actually, the name is kind of a play on that, right? The Bernabéu market, right? So the Bernabéu market. Well, I always try to try a few places and taste different things, you know? And when you go with people, it's easier to do this. This is extraordinary. How tender is it? When I say tender, well, I mean, it's not chewy, it's not tough octopus. Chewy. No. Hey, the sauce is delicious, huh? The bread is amazing, right? Sourdough bread. How good is this? Well, so, are we going to talk about the spicy stuff or not? Does the octopus have to be spicy or not? No, the octopus and the paprika, this isn't smoked, it's from Murcia. I asked. And it's neither sweet nor spicy, nor is it that sweet one. It's a secret blend. They haven't told me the proportions between spicy and sweet paprika. It's just a little spicy, but I still asked, what if someone doesn't like spicy food at all? He says, no, we have the option to make it only with sweet paprika or only with spicy paprika. So they have a spicy menu just for the octopus. Here's a curious phrase. I'm going to give you the octopus treatment. Does anyone know why it's said? Or better yet, you're going to get the octopus treatment because I'm going to hit you. It's kind of more aggressive. Well, the octopus has some fibers that are really tough, and in the old days, what people did to soften them was to give it a few hits. Basically beat up the octopus. When they say you're going to get the octopus treatment, it basically means you're going to get a beating. A delicious and generous portion. Even though you see it here all gathered up, it's actually quite a lot. There's plenty of bread here, so you can dip it in the oil with that octopus juice. And well, I really gave the octopus a beating. I'll continue. And I'm at the wine shop, the wine store. If you translate it like that, it's actually a wine and cheese place. Really impressive. Their wine cellar features a rotating bottle system which is remarkable. With so many wines and cheeses, which I came to try. I'll start with the wine, Navarra Garnacha, Viña Forzal, Crianza 2022. And then, well, a small cheese board. They already told me the supplier failed. Remember, this place just opened and doesn't have the official boards yet, so they served it in a disposable container. A small sample of the cheeses they have open. This might change when you come, because they work with whatever they have available. Now I'll tell you which cheese is which. I requested they make me something similar, but half the size. And well, this is what it includes. They gave me the order to follow, from least to most. These are the strongest cheeses. And we start with the Murcian cheese El Hechizo, made with raw goat's milk with a moldy rind, which is 100% edible. Is it this one here? I'll start by telling you that I think these are the cheeses with the most intense aroma and flavor they have. And you can tell just by holding it in your hand. Well, they also gave me some regañas. Here they are, but I'm going to try it like this, plain. I'm not really a fan of regañas, to be honest. Amazing, slightly creamy with a strong flavor. If this is the mildest, just wait for what's next. It's a cured cheese. What a cheese board. It's delicious, and cheese with wine makes the experience even better. My glass is right there. I enjoy eating while standing, traveling with my camera and team, and moving from place to place. So good. Let's move on to another cheese. This cheese is called Marion. It's a Galician cow's milk cheese with buttery notes and toasted touches, similar to Emmental cheese.
Let's see how it is.
It really does taste a lot like Emmental.
I like the flavor about half the time. They're strong cheeses with extremely intense flavors. You get an aftertaste here on your palate, very deep. I've eaten it with the rind and wasn't told otherwise, so I'll try it without next time. It has a hint of something I'm not crazy about. This one didn't amaze me. These are the strongest cheeses, so intense. Let's try the next. This is Alberto Ruperto cheese from Jaén, a cave-aged cured cheese made from raw milk. They say it has a touch similar to Manchego cheese, but with notes from the cave's humidity during aging.
What smells? Wow. Be careful asking for intense things. I always deliver, but it gets really intense.
Oh, that's good. Well, for now it's better. Wow, that's so delicious. It has that touch. I usually call it earthy and buttery. It's so good. Oh, one of the best bites of the day, huh? It also has a little spicy kick. What a wonderful cheese. Let's continue with the cheese from Valencia, the Espadan cheese, strong in aroma. They wash the rind to enhance the flavor. That's what I understood. It's goat cheese, by the way. Wow, what an experience, huh? Definitely something new for me when it comes to cheese. I had never tried a cheese with this texture before. Wow, the flavor it has, I'm really surprised. As you go further, it becomes more spreadable, creamier as you get closer to the rind. I ate the rind, by the way. They're all natural rinds. Wow, that's a burst of flavor. Tastes like cave-aged cheese to me, but maybe that's just me. I'll have a drink to cleanse my palate. And well, I'm going to try the last of the cheeses. Is this taste intense? Even though the plate is small, these cheeses are intense, concentrated, and very aged. All these nutrients make their satiating capacity reach the maximum. This is Resilo Mama Marisa, an Asturian blue cheese made from cow's milk. It's the strongest of them all. I love these cheeses, but that's a big piece, huh? Wow, it's so creamy. I expected it to be stronger. Very smooth, very creamy. It sticks all over your palate, your teeth, your tongue. Delicious bites, wonderful, wonderful platter. Presentation, tasting. Today I'm trying a few things, once again trying new things I've never tried before. We continue the route. There's even an oyster place in here, one of the few things in my life that I don't like, but they have more things besides oysters. And I've come to try their caviar, of course. Plus, it's caviar decorated here with the little tin decorated by Agatha Ruiz de la Prada Ambrosian Ampure caviar. And of course, a little champagne from my friend Robert Pierrel. This is a true gourmet experience, complete with a mother-of-pearl spoon for spreading on the included toasts. But I'm rougher and prefer to eat it by the spoonful. This is one of the most gourmet options here, especially since there are also burgers and kebabs nearby. Honestly, there's everything. So good. I don't know if I've shown caviar like this on the channel many times. I don't remember. Caviar with champagne. Now I'm even starting to like soccer.
Look at what I'm telling you. Let's see, how's the champagne? Wow, they give you a huge glass. I'll tell you that too. So good. But I've had champagne more times, but caviar like this, in this format, well, wow.
Well, I haven't had it that many times. I haven't eaten it that much. It's really good. Really, really, really good.
They say you must eat it here with a mother-of-pearl spoon.
I'm going to spread it here a bit on the little rolls they serve you. I'm not usually a big fan of these rolls. I've seen it more often eaten with blinis, those rolls that are a bit fluffier. Well, it's not that bad, but still, it's not the same. This is going to be the day I eat the most caviar in my life. That's what this is. The tiny can, 50 grams, has a very intense flavor and a very smooth texture. They told me it's not pasteurized, like telling me it's something, well, worth mentioning. And this is a bit, well, crazy, honestly, I'm telling you, but it's crazy. With all the letters, well, these crazy things you have to do from time to time, I always say it. This is part of luxury, not just the whim of, well, exclusivity. You pay because there's little of it, because the process to have it is very expensive, but it's really good, it's really good. This flavor, when I found it in other products, has always come with the word umami.
And well, yes, I would say it has a salty flavor, very marine, an intense taste.
Wow, look at the snacks I'm having today. Hope you are enjoying the video. If so, please like and subscribe for more. Let's continue. And now I've come to Kogumi, the Japanese part of the market. They have a ton of charcoal grilled things, the yakitoris, they also have nigiris, and among the nigiris, they have a Wagyu 145 with foie gras. That's what I ordered. I watched them prepare it from across the counter. It's like omakase. You're at a big counter with the open kitchen right in front of you. And anyway, what's going to be here one moment and gone the next is this. Well, Wagyu nigiri for 5. Well, they have some little bottles with soy sauce here, but I'm going to try it without the soy sauce first. That's good. Oh, it's really tasty. The Wagyu fat just melts in your mouth. Oh, that's good. It's really delicious. The rice too. I'm really enjoying this. I also ordered something else. Here. Now I'm ordering the minimum amount of things possible at each place to see if I can document most of the places in the market. So I also ordered a roll to try a bit more sushi, the fried crab osomaki, which has, well, it literally has the cueva roll fried, literally topped with crab sticks. It could be shredded with some kimchi mayo on top. Looks great, doesn't it? The fried nori seaweed is so good. Wow. A truly amazing tasting of cool products. I love discovering new things. The roll itself has crab sticks inside. They call this salad with ikama. It's cool. It's crab wrapped in rice, then in seaweed, then it's fried and finally topped with a little salad. It's about moving from stall to stall and chatting. It's 4:43 post-meridian. Literally, I'm not having a snack today. I'm going to try one of the rolls here with a bit of the soy sauce they have. Oh my goodness. And on top of that, I even ordered something else. And the feast continues with yakitori. I really wanted to try it. They make them there over charcoal. Yeah, I've been watching it from the bar. In this case, I ordered the pork belly one. Yeah, braised pork belly with hoisin sauce and a bit of yuzu. It looks amazing. This is really hearty. Oh man. Let's see how the pork belly is. The one I ate so many times in Japan. Wow, that charcoal flavor. Man, that's delicious. It has quite a spicy kick. I thought it was slow-cooked pork belly, but it's actually fresh pork belly placed directly on the Japanese charcoal robata. Hoisin sauce is delicious with a tangy and slightly spicy flavor. I loved it. Anyway, I'm going to try more things even though I'm almost at my Camilo Sexto 5 in the afternoon. Today I won't have an afternoon snack for technical reasons, but I'll have my snack here so you can see. Let's continue. I also came to get a drink at Pere Chico. Of course, I can't leave without this sweet part, though it's not really sweet, since I'm about to try something that only looks sweet. Wow, a true trompe-l'œil. National runner-up in the 21st Century Stew Contest with this Basque stew donut served in 2 parts. They recommend breaking it apart to dip it here in the broth. This is... oh, how is it? Honestly, I don't even want to break it, to tell you the truth. Well, I guess I'm going to have to break it, damn it. At the restaurant, it looked like coffee and was served in a small coffee cup. It's a good stew broth, and well, in the end, I broke it. This is how it looks, and let's see how the stew donut tastes. I was expecting it to be warm. Well, that's a letdown for me, but is it still good? It's incredibly elaborate, and remember, it's just a donut they made here. They used dough filled with stew ingredients, chorizo, blood sausage, and some mashed chickpeas. It's really good, though I have fonder memories of my first time trying it when it impressed me even more. I often say that the second time you eat something, it usually doesn't impress you as much as the first, but maybe that's just me. I'm already getting full, but let's see what else I can try. I'm still eager. And I'm at Beata Pasta. This is one of the most viral pasta restaurants on the entire internet. And wow, I saw the pecorino cheese wheel here and I just had to try something made right here. In this case, what they prepare are the cacio e tartufo tornarelli, these thicker spaghetti noodles. This egg pasta, which you can watch being prepared right at the counter. Here they add pecorino romano, truffle from Abruzzo, and also parmigiano. Here's what the dish looks like. Let's try it. I love pasta, but they don't use much cheese here. I thought they were going to spin it around more, back and forth. I thought, you'll see what a great video I'll make, but they barely move the cheese, that's the truth. Since it's half melted, it seems they scoop up a lot with the ladle. This really smells like truffle. Wow, what a show. This is starting to feel like a snack. It's 5:30 in the afternoon. Of course, they prepare everything right on the spot, and even though most of the stalls are almost empty, like I said, they make things as people arrive. I imagine that when this place is packed with people, everything will go much faster, because it's expected that there will be a huge crowd here. I'm the only one eating in the table area.
Intense truffle flavor, also intense and delicious cheese flavor, delicious pasta. Which gordita is this? They asked me if I wanted it rare or well done, and I thought, for me well done is rare, but it just means cooking it longer. For me it has to be rare to be well done since I like my pasta rare. Anyway, I don't know if that made sense or if I just said a sentence like Mariano Aragoy. A large amount of food in these disposable containers. I'm not sure if that's normal here, but it must be, or they wouldn't have a huge stack of plates. But personally, even though I like this, I prefer a porcelain plate. Would I order another one? I love it. From 0 to 10, well, no, I'm not going to give it a 10 because everything can be improved, but it's a good score, a good amount. The prices, well, you can see they're in line with the place you're in. In these kinds of places, everything is always going to cost you more. So nearly 15 euros per dish. Wait, because I looked at the restaurant menu and it's the same price. And I'm sure the portions are the same too. But anyway, I insist. It's not the same to eat at a restaurant as it is like this, street food style. Shouldn't this be a little cheaper, right?
I get it. Where are you? This area is pretty touristy, right?
Tourists and Real Madrid fans visit here when there's no game, and I've also seen some Barca fans around. I understand that everything costs a little more, but still I insist it's the same price as in the restaurant, and yes, I'm going to continue. And I've come here for dessert, of course, for the good chocolate and the good churros at this churro shop called 1902, one of the oldest in Madrid, with more than 100 years of churro tradition. Hey, they're traditional and also innovative, though they have some here shaped like the number 10. I guess it's because of the 10 European Cups, but I'm not sure. I don't know much about soccer. What I ordered is a filled churro filled with nougat, which comes here on the tray, interestingly, with a churro shaped like a heart. And I also ordered a cup of hot chocolate. Here I have everything. This is as hot as it gets. Oh my goodness, I feel like hugging myself, so I'm gonna dip the heart-shaped churro in there first. I've never eaten one like this before. How romantic. Can't you see it there? On the camera, the way I have this set up today? But when the chocolate cools down, you know how on top it forms a kind of harder layer? I love that. Oh, the chocolate is so good, but the churro is amazing. Really crunchy. Wow, it's so delicious. This is my snack today. The churro is great, right? And the chocolate, I can't even explain. I'm really looking forward to trying this. I'll get some napkins and see if that helps. Because this churro, since it's covered in chocolate cream here, well, it's even better. It looks amazing. There were sweet milk, chocolate, nougat, and Dubai chocolate flavors. I picked nougat because I love it. Oh man, what a calorie bomb I just ate. I could feel my muscles telling me to get to the gym. This tastes exactly like hours and hours at the gym. It's really good, but it's very sweet, huh? You can eat it in 3 bites. I'll dip it now. It's very crunchy outside, creamy inside, like a little crunchy bun. It stops feeling like a churro and starts feeling like something else, like a giant pora. But it has nothing to do with the texture of a pora either. It's really good. It's not cheap. But what really isn't cheap, because it's priceless and of immeasurable value, is that you've stayed with me up to this point in the video. I thank you for that, and I remind you that if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a big super like. Subscribe to Olom and turn on the bell to get notified when a new video is posted. And that's all for today from the Bernabéu market, the gourmet area where you can come and eat right here at the Bernabéu in Los Madriles. That's all for today. See you at the next restaurant. Goodbye.